Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Breaking Bad Goddess. Today I wanted to celebrate my 2-year lock anniversary. I have been locked 2 years today. August 7th is the day I'm filming this. And I am really pleased with the length and the health of my hair. I'm just gonna do a little 360. I'm in frame. It is really healthy. I can't believe how long it's gotten in the last 2 years since I got locks. Yeah, this is it. See how healthy the roots and the length of the hair is. It's actually gotten a bit thicker, I think. And I've said before in other videos that when I was a loose natural, my hair never was this long in 2 years that I was a loose natural. And I just think that this is real significant growth for 2 years locked. And I'm really very pleased with it. My regimen is still very simple. I don't twist a lot. In fact, I haven't twisted my hair since April, and I don't plan on twisting it anytime soon. I wash it whenever I feel that I need to wash it, and all I do is use some rose water and, look at this, and this wild growth oil. And I only use this on wash day. During the summer, I don't think I need to use as much oil or products at all. I try to keep my hair free from products as much as I can. And I try to focus the wild growth oil just on the root of my hair. Shampoos I use are Dr. Bronner's, and I use the Design Essentials Henna Protein maybe once a month, and the Honey Cream Moisture Retention Shampoo, you know, to bring back that moisture if I need it. And once in a great while, I will use a conditioner, and it's very, like a quarter size. I spread it on my hands and I lightly put it on my hair. Very wet and saturated hair, because with locks, you really do have to be careful with product buildup. But normally, if I do any kind of protein shampoo, I will follow it up with some type of conditioning agent. And the reason why I do protein shampoos is because I want the roots of my hair to be strong. As your locks get longer, they get heavier, and you need really strong roots to sustain the weight of the lock. Otherwise, your locks can get very weak at the root. They start falling off, or you'll have a lot of issues. And a lot of times people don't think protein is important for locks, but it is. Especially if you're twisting your hair a lot at the root. If you're twisting every 6 to 8 weeks, or 8 to 16 weeks or whatever, you want to make sure that you keep the integrity of the roots strong and healthy. And an occasional protein shampoo or a protein conditioner to the roots will help keep those roots strong, so that you don't have a lot of breakage or weakness on your locks at the root or elsewhere. So yeah, so this is it. 2 years locked. Yeah, I don't do a lot with my hair. I'm kind of boring with my hair. I just let it thrive and grow on its own. I do color my hair. once a month or so. Other than that, I also started introducing brushing into my hair. Couple days a week, I take the soft side of a boar bristle brush and I will brush down just to minimize any lint or debris. I make sure that I go to bed with a silk bonnet on my hair, because even though I also sleep on a satin pillowcase, I make sure that my hair is covered at night, because locks tend to attract all kinds of things in the air, dust, pollen. In the springtime, when the dandelions have those white little things that can really get into your locks, all kinds of things. So you have to be mindful to protect your hair at night, and sometimes you may even want to wear something like a scarf during the day, like if you're walking and it's dusty and there's a lot of pollen in the air. You want to keep your hair protected, because it's quite the devil trying to get anything out of these locks. And if you're picking and picking and picking to get stuff out of it, you're weakening the lock. I did have an issue with one of my locks. It's one of my shortest locks now. It was really my longest lock, but I found that there was a weakness. Here it is. Hope I don't have any lint on it. This lock was really long right here, and you can see it's cut short. And I had to do that because from this point, it was about this long, and I had to cut it because it was completely, it didn't have the density that I feel on this part of the lock, and it was weak. I can almost see through it. And the only thing I can think of that might have caused that was I might have been picking, and earlier in my journey, I was picking at it to get something out of it, maybe a piece of lint or fiber or whatever. And I picked and picked and picked. And that might have been, within the first year of my lock journey. Well, it came back to haunt me, because as the lock grew, there was a weakness in the lock. It was very thin, you could almost see through it, and I just let it go. I just cut it off and let it go. Because I don't like hanging on to weak, damaged hair. I'd rather cut it off and get rid of it and just let it grow. It's growing healthy now, and I've learned my lesson that, if you're a picker and you're picking your locks, you better be careful, because it's going to come back and haunt you. And that lock is going to get weak and frayed, and eventually it's just going to snap right off. So don't pick at your locks. You're better off brushing it. Brush it once. Don't brush it don't create friction. Just brush it down just so you can get the lint and the debris or anything that attaches to your locks, to make sure that it doesn't stay on there. But don't take anything and pick at it, because I learned the hard way, and I had to cut that lock, and it was one of my longest ones too, so I wasn't too happy about that. But you live and learn, and just want to pass that little bit of wisdom to be careful with your locks. Don't pick at it, and just kind of leave your hair alone. Let the roots grow out. I'm so glad I've never gotten too picky about having very manicured locks. I sort of like my locks to be a little bit more organic and free, so I don't feel too obsessive about I don't even like the look of manicured locks, at least not on me. I don't like a scalpy look. I don't like my scalp showing, so I tend to just let the roots just grow and grow. And if it gets really crazy, then I'll probably do a soft twist. And I don't use gel or any of that. I just use water and a little of the oil, the wild growth oil. I twist it, and that's it. Yes, they do unravel, and yes, I don't care. I just feel like it's natural hair, and you just need to embrace how your hair comes out of your scalp. And I've gotten to that point where, you know, if it's puffy at the roots, so be it. I don't care. I like the health of my hair. I like the way it looks. I like the way it's shaped and hanging down. I will insert some pictures of what my hair looked like when I first got started on this journey. And you can see how it's progressing. So I'm really happy with that. And anyone who's thinking about getting their hair locked, go ahead and do it. It's really simple. I feel like there's really hardly any maintenance to it. I mean, you do have to take care of it. There is some care to taking care of your locks, but compared to when I was a loose natural, I mean, it's worlds apart. I don't even have that many products anymore. I went from a product junkie to a minimalist when I got my locks. It's just very simple, very easy, carefree. Wash day is less than an hour. I just wash it, I put a towel over it, let it, you know, soak up some of the water. And because now that I have a bit of length, I've been blow drying it dry because I don't want stinky locks, and air drying it may produce a scent to your hair that is not very pleasant. And so since I've been blow drying it, I haven't had that issue because it's getting thicker and longer, and I just can't get away with air drying it anymore. Sometimes if you do have smelly locks, you may have to. I wrote a blog about it on my breakingbadgoddess.com blog about smelly locks and what to do about that. And so you can go and refer to that blog, that particular article there. And, you know, it's really the devil trying to get that stench out. You know, you may have to go through several ACV and baking soda rinses to get it out. So, you know, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Just try to blow dry your hair. Heat is not the devil. Heat is not bad for your hair if done responsibly. Sometimes your hair you'll need the blow dryer, or you can sit out in the sun and let the sun kind of dry your locks. Sun is a natural purifier. So if you live in a sunny climate and you want to dry your locks, go out and sit in the sun and, you know, soak up some of that vitamin D while you're at it, and you should be good. So this is it. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm looking forward to my 3-year Loc anniversary and how long it's going to get from there. So it's crazy. It is crazy growth, but I am very happy. And I encourage anyone who's interested in growing their locks to just go ahead and do it. It is a wonderful journey, and I haven't met anyone who's regretted it. So until then, I think my next video is going to be on skincare and what I do to keep my skin healthy at age 57. I want to pass on some good secrets and what I've been doing. Until then, stay tuned for that video, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.